In Power Pages, we have a default data source which is known as Dataverse. All the records that are added and displayed are with the help of Dataverse. But what if you want to use another Dataverse like SharePoint or SQL? Can you use SharePoint or SQL in your Power Pages as your data source? Hi, I'm Gaurav from KnowHow Academy. Now, manually handling SharePoint data can be clunky and inefficient. So, Power Pages also provides external data connection with the help of which you can create and read records from an external data source. Now, let me tell you what you are going to learn in this video. In this video, we will create a virtual table in our Dataverse. We will connect our SharePoint in our Power Pages. Then we will display the list of records from our SharePoint list. Also, we will add and edit records in our SharePoint list from our Power Pages site. So by the end of this video, you will get the full idea of how to connect your Power Pages to your SharePoint. So first, here I have created a SharePoint list named Employee Expense. And in this list, I have my column title, employee name, expense type, amount, submission date, and status. Now I will go to my PowerApps. Then I will create a new table and it will be a virtual table. Now we need to select our connection. So I will select my connection. Then we need to select our SharePoint site. And after that, our list, which is employee expense. After that, I will click next. And it will create a virtual table and all our columns from our SharePoint list is here. Now I will click next again and click finish. So as you can see, our records from our SharePoint list are being shown here. So now to connect it in our Power Pages site, we will go to Power Pages and here I have created a website named Employee Expense. Now we will display the records from our SharePoint list. So simply I will take a list here. Then I will select the table, which is our virtual table and its name is Employee Expense. In the view, we can select the view. So I will select all expenses and done. Now as you can see in our view, we only have our title column, but we need other columns also. First, I will turn off my AI Insights, then click Done. Now I will edit my all employees view. And here I can add the column. So I will add here employee name, then our amount, expense type, and submission date. After that, I will click Save and Publish. And now I will go back to my page and click on Preview to see our record. So as you can see, first we are getting you don't have permission to view these records. Now I will create a new permission. Here we have the permission name. I will write employee expense permission. Here we can set the permission read. Also we will add update, create, delete, append and append to. Then we will add the roles. Currently I am an anonymous user. So first I will sign in, Microsoft Enter ID. I will select my account. Now I will set the permission for authenticated users only. Then I will click Save and Preview. So my record is being displayed here. When I sign out, I won't be able to see the records because the permission is for authenticated users. Now we want to add and edit our records in our SharePoint list here. So for that, we need to create a form here. So first I will go to my data. In my forms, I will create a new form which will be expense add. Now in the general, we will add the field title, then our employee name. After that, our amount, submission date, one, two, three, four, and expense type. Now I will click save. We won't take status here because in our status, our default value is pending. So after publishing, I will go backwards and go to my Power Pages management, create a new basic form. Then I will select my table, which is employee expense. I will select the table, then my form name, general tab, and mode will be insert, and it will be add expense. After that, I will click save. After saving, I will go to my page, and in my list, I will edit the list, go to actions, select create a new record, select my form. So for that, first I need to sync. Edit list, actions, creates a new record, add expense, label will be add. Then I will click done. After I will preview and add a new record. So I will add the title ABC, employee name Ryan, amount 500, submission date will be 20, expense type will be travel, and submit. So as you can see, the record is added in our list, and when I go to my SharePoint and refresh my list, so the record is also added here. Now for the edit, we can create another form for editing. So I will go to my data, my form, create a new form. Again, it will be edit, and in the edit, I will only set the amount and status. After that, I will click save and publish. Now I will go to my Power Pages management. I will go backward. Then I will create another basic form. This will be our edit expense. In the table, I will select my table, which is employee expense. Employee expense, then my form name, it is edit. Tab will be general. This time the mode will be edit. Record source type will be query string and parameter will be our ID. Then I will click save and I will go to my pages, sync the website. We'll go to our list actions, turn on the edit record. We will need to select our form, which will be edit expense. Display label, you can write anything. Default, it will be edit. I will click done and click on preview. Now in the edit, I will set the status to rejected and click on submit. So similarly, like our ad, the edit will be working perfectly. As you can see, the record has been updated. Also, not just add edit, with the help of our list actions, we can delete the record also. So I have added the table permission for deleting also. I will click done here, click on preview. So after adding the delete action, here, after adding the delete action, we will delete the record. So I will click delete. I will confirm. And the record has been deleted successfully. As you can see, we have gotten the message and it's also removed from our SharePoint list. So this is how you can connect an external data source in your Power Pages website. So in this video, we learned how to create a virtual table in our Dataverse. We connected our SharePoint in our Dataverse site with the help of virtual table. After that, we integrated our Power Pages site with the SharePoint. So with the help of this integration, we implemented read, write, update and delete actions in our SharePoint list with the help of our Power Pages website. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as your IT source. We are always there to help you navigate to the tech world. It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you. So stay curious and keep learning.